So I will quickly go into the detailed presentation of high temperature nylons. So what is the exciting factor about this high temperature nylon? It has a flexibility to offer, because when we talk about PPA based or high temperature materials, many of them are very rigid. They are not very flexible, and it has a ease of processing. It can be processed on the standard conventional injection molding and extrusion machines. It is a bio based. It can withstand the high temperatures, and as it replaces the metal tubings in the under chassis area, it brings a lot of weight reduction and cost reduction. When I go through my presentation, you will come to see how the cost reduction and weight reduction factor is incorporated. So as I mentioned, that Rilsan high temperature creates an opportunity to replace a metal tubing which was not previously thinkable. People still used to think that how we can replace aluminum tubings or metal tubing with a plastic. So the concept is that current solution what we have is up to 150. We have PA11, we have of course PA12 special grades. What was not present is this chart, where most of the people were using metal tubings. So we have filled this void with the Rilsan HT, which can be processed, which can be used very easily. So just to go into this slide, we have compared this with two benchmarks. That is what we have classical PPA 60 and what is Rilsan PA11. Of course, Rilsan PA11 has a limitation that it cannot go beyond 150, but it do have some of its benefits, that it was flexible, it was very easy to process, and it was also bio-based. When we talk about classical PPA 60, it was having processing difficulties. It was having most of them were available in injection molding forms. But of course, they were having a very nice melting point, very high melting point, and high temperature resistance. So what Rilsan HT brings? It brings the optimum synergy of the both, that is of PA11 and of classical PPA 60. So this is just a web diagram. You can see that here we have compared it with the PA11 classical PPA. And as you can see in a nutshell, that Rilsan HT is scoring very high on all end, on flexibility, on processing, on impact. So it is Rilsan HT is not sacrificing any point what PA11 has. So what makes Rilsan HT so different? It is flexible. We have a very flexible grades, very similar to PA11. I will show you the sample as I go through further into my presentation. It has a easy processability. It has a long-term heat resistance and chemical resistance at a high temperature. We have tested, we have benchmarked, and we have approvals from various OEMs all over the world. It can be welded. It is having a very low density. And as somebody was talking, whenever we talk about polyamide is having always a problem of moisture uptake. So it is having significantly low moisture uptake, which makes it dimensionally very stable product. And last not but the least, it is a bio-based product. Rilsan HT, as I mentioned, I would just briefly go through the process. It is having a processing similar to our standard polyamides. We don't need to have any special heating or cooling systems on the machines. It can be thermoformed and fitted into the systems very easily. And I just want to show how the we have done a comparison for extrusion. This is between the 11 and high temperature. This is between the classical PP and high temperature. And this is between blow molding, because Rilsan high temperature has been blow molded and used for air intake applications as well. So in nutshell, at home in all process technologies. It can be used on a standard conventional machines. So what we have in automotive, tube extrusion. So we have a smooth tube extrusion blow molding, and of course corrugated tubing. In non-automotive, what we have is a film extrusion, monofilament for filters, and of course we have a wire coatings also. So what we want to show is that here, what is the service temperature and process temperature. So there are different applications like powertrain tubings. We have a service temperature requirements, and then we have some of the processes where they are very particularly about the process temperatures. So we are having examples of the both. We are having specifications and references from both the sector. As I mentioned previously, that we talk about moisture intake, because that is a key factor when we talk about polyamides. So Rilsan high temperature offers more than 50% less humidity than any PPA. So you can see the PPA, the Rilsan HT humidity uptake is just 1.8. For your information, polyamide 11 is having 1.6. So it is compared to polyamide 11 is equivalent to polyamide 11. So what it gives is superior dimensional stability, low tendency to creep, and it gives you a large processing window. So what are the key features and value offered by high temperature? It gives you the overall low system cost, because you can replace aluminium, metal, rubber, and in certain applications very costly fluoropolymers like ETFE, PTFE, FMK, something like that. So, and secondly, environmental wise, it reduces the weight reduction because it is very light in weight, and of course it is a bio-based. So you have a couple of environmental key factors. So in overall, Rilsan HT lowers the system cost up to 50%. It can reduce the weight by 50%. It contains the carbon, renewable carbon up to 70%. And it has increases the long-term usage and service time of the system. This is just an example we have obtained from Peugeot Citroën. The traditional assembly what they had was this metal. This is an aluminium EGR assembly, and what right now we have replaced is with the rubber. So you can see how flexible this is. So this system has been replaced with these tubings. So we are not talking about something which is only available in PowerPoint. This is the actual tubing established in all Peugeot Citroën models right now running in Europe. They have used this assembly for all the platforms what they are having currently. And what they observed here is system cost, because when we talk about metal assembly, they have put it in the three factor, that is the processing cost, material cost, and assembly cost. And when we compared the total system cost, it has resulted for OEM with a cost reduction of 50%. Of course, this is a relative figure because labor cost in India might be different from labor cost in Europe, but this is a benchmark figure. We just want to show how a metal replacement can benefit an OEM or a company. This chart will give you the references how we are comparing weight reduction. There are all the polymers, fluoropolymers, and PA66 and 612 are represented. So the density of Rilsan high temperature is 1.1. So it's a quite low in weight. So when we compared system weight by 50, we are saying that factor of 2 to 3 versus aluminium and factor of 6 to 8 versus steel. This is a factor what we have considered against metal. So what we say is metal replacement and rubber replacement could result in the low weight, because the Rilsan HT is low density product. Just to give you a brief indication, 10 kg of weight reduction represent an average gain of 0.04 reduction in fuel consumption per 100 kilometers, and 1 gram of CO2 emission reduction. Of course, as I mentioned, time to time we have a grade available which is having a 70% carbon, renewable carbon, and of course this will help to reduce the CO2 emission further. This is the picture showing representation of bio-based product. So what we have in applications, as I